Why are we here? What's the point? Does any of this even matter? Does any of this even matter? No. Why are we here? To find out if Final Fantasy XI is worthwhile. What's the point? Public service? Disclaimer. There's no way to recapture that electric feeling an MMO has during its heyday. My opinions and conclusions are drawn upon my experience with the game in its current state. This will not be a comprehensive review, because I would like to do other things this year.
Oh my god. That really is big. It's the biggest I've ever seen.
Big enough for you?
Yes. Maybe too big.
Hypothesis: Final Fantasy XI is worthwhile in 2022. Mostly soloing. If you're crazy. The definition of worthwhile is value sufficient to repay time or effort spent. But value, like beauty, is in the beholding eye. Each week, I will rate my subjective enjoyment of Final Fantasy XI on a scale to 1 to 11. 1 being bad, very bad, the worst. 11 being the greatest. After completing Final Fantasy XI's main story, if there is one, I will average my enjoyment over the journey and then add a bonus, a joy of completion or reverse FOMO bonus. If after that we are above a 5.5 average, Final Fantasy XI is worthwhile. Below a 5.5, sorry, Final Fantasy XI is not worthwhile. Step 1. Buy the game. You can Google Final Fantasy XI or go to the Square Enix store. Once you get to the store, search for Final Fantasy XI. Oh look, there it is, on sale, $9.99. Wow! Let me see if there's any coupons. Check it, honey. Come on, save me some money. Finishing up. Aww. Okay. Thanks anyway. And then once you do purchase it with a credit card, you're going to want to log into your Square Enix account. I log in through Facebook for mine because I can never remember the password. That'll come into play later. But don't forget, if you had some Square Enix member rewards in your cart, you're going to have to order that separately. Don't you hate it when that happens? And then let me show you all my credit card information real quick. Oh man, I skipped that part, darn it. You can go to your email, click access to your activation key and digital products. Once you click on the instructions page, it will take you to the Play Online URL. Just copy that, paste it. And then you can warp back to 2001 or 2. You're going to want to download all of the Final Fantasy XI full setup US parts. I've sped this up just a little bit, and don't worry, I'm blurring out the porn files, personal files, so you don't see them on my computer. Haha. And then once you download them, you'll want to scan them for safety. You should always do that. Make sure your OBS is still recording. extract it. Once you extract it, hit all the agrees, and then enjoy the lovely Play Online music. When I installed it, I stopped for about 10 minutes to listen to it. And you're going to want to update it. Just 20 years of updates. Don't worry, it won't take too long. Just enjoy the music. I've sped up the footage if you can't tell. You can always look at the bottom right to see the time. This was January 1st, so I don't know if the Final Fantasy XIV servers were stealing some of the bandwidth, but this was not a fast process. You will see. It was not a fast process. Once you're done updating, you'll want to use your little Chocobo cursor and get your Play Online ID. Don't get that confused with your Square Enix Online ID or your Square Store ID or your Play Online ID. Did I already say that? So once you get all your logins, you're going to actually download those 20 years of patches I was talking to you about. 20 years of files. I don't know if they're all patches. And this is where I decided to take a break, because it was taking a very long time. Say hi to Isabel. Oh, nope, we're still waiting. Oh, it's only been like 2 hours. Don't worry. Time seems to go in a different way here in Final Fantasy XI Setup Land. If this happens to you and you're not stupid like me, you would have noticed that it was a download 43 DAT file that was making it not work. So if that happens, you just cancel, start it again, and that kind of sped up the process for me. And by sped up, I mean actually started it up again. But I think the $10 or $9.99 is really worth it just to hear this music, so, you know. Oh, we're so close. Oh my god, we're so close I can feel it. Holy shit, we're close. Lucky cat, okay, good.
It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. In ages past, a sentient jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. Bathed in that light, the world entered an age of bliss, until, after a time, the gods fell into slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. In the 863rd year of the Crystal Era, Vana'diel was in the midst of a great war. Faced with invasion by the Shadow Lord and his hordes of beastmen, the leaders of the enlightened peoples united their forces in desperate alliance. They were the Kingdom of Sandoria, the Republic of Bastu, the Federation of Windurst, and the Grand Duchy of Juno. Together, they struggled for survival in battle after battle as chaos engulfed the land.
What's going on? What was that? What the? Huh? Damn it!
Aldo, listen. You've got to climb.
Sis?
Can you lower yourself down?
I think so. Sis, are you alright? Emmeline?
Aldo, just run!
Emmeline?
Wow, time to play the game. I'm so excited. Let me just oh, I accept. Okay. I accept that. Okay, let's get in there. Let's termin. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, so just okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna go with the one that's closest to my name. Okay, got 8 faces. Which one do we go with? Face number. Well, my name is Evan. It's an Elvan. Let's go with 7. Let's do it. Oh, two whole hair options. Okay. Let's go red. Like Rude from 7. Is that Rude or Reno? I think that's Reno. The red-haired Turk. Idiot. Let's go Thief. Yeah. Random name. Fuck that. Gotta go with my old standby. Hit me up on RuneScape. Mufo64. Now this is a big decision. What's the best server? I don't even know. Carbuncle, okay. It's you know it, but it's not obvious like Bahamut. Come on. Let's get in there. Let's see how good this game looks. Oh, those graphics. Okay, so we got Sandoria. And I'm an Elvan, so I'm ready. Jack me in. Jack me in. Jack me in! Okay. I've been jacked. Fortress city of Sandoria lies to the north of the great continent Quan. Oh, the great continent Quan. Never before has he set foot within the Elven capital, which is weird because he's an Elven. But he is resolved to let nothing stand in his way. Not even horrible mouse and keyboard controls. Oh, hi, Roche Fogny. Hunt monsters. There are monsters in this world, you say. Welcome to the beautiful world of Vana'diel. Okay, no items. No trust. Trust no bitch. Perfect dodge. Okay, I can dodge everything. Good. That could be useful. No weapon skills. That's too bad. No ranged attack. Okay. So the controls in this game, I'm not loving them. This is the point in time where I decide I'm going to probably change to a gamepad, also known as an Xbox controller. Ooh, much better. Now, let's keep that windowed. I can't handle that many graphics. Who are you looking for, little boy? Uh-oh, you've been abandoned. Okay, so you lost your dad. Kind of seems like your problem, not mine, but you can keep talking. Victory Arch. I literally just got here today. I don't know where anything is, and I've not even seen a map, so that means absolutely nothing to me. That quest was so bad I quit the game. So this is where I went back to change my settings to see if I could make this game look prettier. I know what you're thinking, Evan. It can't look better than it just did. That's not possible. But it turns out it actually is possible. So what I did is I went as high as I could on the settings here. And I think you're going to see in a little bit that improved it quite a bit. You know, I want all the sounds. 15 specifically at this point. Don't worry, this was just my first step in making the game look better. But we'll get to that in the next episode. So you can go into Final Fantasy 11, not 10, haha, config, and you can change those things. So I changed that, restarted it. Okay, and this is where I tell you to go to this guy's channel and watch this video if you want to set up a controller. There you go. So now the game looks a little bit better. Just a little bit, hardly noticeable. And this is where I found a crystal. So you can use these to warp, and then if you die, you can go back to them, I guess. I don't think I'll die, though. I think I'm going to make it through this without dying. Oh, look, a Moogle. Hi, Moogle. Time to venture out into the world. I'm ready to kill something. Bring on the biggest monster you've got. I'm going to kill this thing with my bare hands. Let's see how the combat is in this game, okay? Okay. Okay, this is a fast rabbit. It's a wild rabbit. There you go. Okay, you can attack again, right? Oh, okay. That's better. You can attack again if you'd like. Would you like to? No? Okay, there you go. So combat's not super fast in this game. My first kill. So I'm a thief. I gotta have a knife. Okay, there we go. Onion knife. Let's see if that makes this a little bit easier. Much better. Okay. Oh, a campfire. What's over here? And then there's also some mini games. I mean, what would a Final Fantasy be without a mini game? You know this one from. You've heard about this one, right? I don't even have to explain it. It's so widely known. I'm kind of what you'd call an expert on it. can see by my level of play here that I'm really good. So this is the main quest. You wouldn't know it, but this is actually part of the main quest. And this is my favorite character, Vana'diel. He's kind of your tutorial guide at the beginning. Kind of lets you know if you do this thing that he'll be happy. And then he gives you some weird creepy doll that floats and then disappears when you clap. So that's cool. And then there, I know you're thinking Square Enix. So here's the Enix part. There's I think this is from Dragon Ball. And if you get too much stuff, I found that you can drop it off here in this Moogle house. I know his satchel doesn't look that big, but he can carry like 50 items.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
That's the first time I died, but I probably won't die too much in this game. It seems pretty easy.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Exon Mill. So if you are starting this game and you're soloing it, like no joke, you gotta talk to Exon Mill. He's gonna give you your first trust magic. And that's like an extra party member who's better than you in every way. Hi. Would you like to join my party?
You may be young, but you're ready.
Hey, would you like to join my party?
Ready to learn.
Would you look at that? 2 Exon Mills in one place. So this is the next part of the main story, where Roche Fogny is looking for the princess or the queen, somebody. And this is where I get the next quest, to go to King Ranpir's tomb. So I go down to the beach. First I make myself invisible and silent with some temporary items that I found. It's a long way down. And you can't talk to people when you're invisible, so I couldn't talk to those guys. So I got on a boat. First you gotta wait for the boat. And it takes about 5 minutes Earth time. And I might have gotten lucky. So you just wait. And you try to figure out how the map system works, and you fail miserably. And you just keep waiting. Oh look, the boat. Okay, can't get into the boat. I guess I'll just wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. Oh, there we go. Vroom vroom. Sweet, I can't wait to get wherever this boat's going. Let me explore the boat. Do a little shopping, sell off some stuff. I wonder what's upstairs. Maybe some other passengers are up here. Oh look, a phantom. Can I talk to him? What you doing there, phantom? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not cool. That's like a lot of my life. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't know there was gonna be enemies here, so I didn't didn't use my trust magic. So this is kind of awkward. Well, bye.
Turn around, bright eyes, turn around.
So I installed some beauty mods. The game looks pretty good. You can look it up there. And then I decided I was gonna try to go find this tomb, this King Ranpir's tomb. And this looks like a tomb, right? And so I got my trust partner. I think we've got this. We're going deep into the tomb. Or cavern, I don't know. There's no map. And so this goblin gambler, I think we got it. Hopefully, well, 2, that's another story. Let's try that whole boat ride again. This time I know I'm not gonna go up. We're just gonna wait here and play it safe, okay? I know it's tempting because it's boring to go upstairs, but we're just not gonna do it. We're gonna wait here, we're gonna rest. Let me rest a little bit, heal up. Oh yeah, I didn't mention you can heal if you rest. Okay, I'm not going up. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna get Examil here just to be safe, just in case the Phantom comes downstairs. Okay. If I'm patient, there's no way I can lose. Patience is a virtue. If you're wondering how long this is taking, there's the time in the bottom left corner, and each minute is a little over a second. And I've got this video going, I think, 20 times faster than normal. But I got this little, see, without the danger of going upstairs, because who needs that kind of danger? I just did a little boundary break with the camera, and yeah, that's cool. Calming boat ride, it's nice. Yep, just look at that old clock in the bottom left. So real world, this is taking, real world in Final Fantasy XI, this is taking a really long time. Yep. So Examil, you seen any good movies lately? Are we there yet? Oh, that looks different. Ah, there we go. So I got off the boat, and now I'm exploring Mora. I got off of Mora, and now I'm in the something dunes, or the Bermuda Peninsula. And then I just kept going north. I'm just going north, past Sylvester, and just keep going north until I find something that looks, going through the peninsula to the Tarragona Canyon. I'll learn the names here eventually, but this is the first episode, so, no pressure. And then I snuck around these dinosaur-looking things. I've got the flee ability now, so I can run real fast if I want to, but I'm gonna save it. Which way to go? Left or right? Left or right? Okay, so right is Juno, which I've heard things in my quest, so we're going to Juno. And, okay, this place looks cool. Let me, talk to Kachaka Wakamachuk, hee-ha. Okay, time to explore Juno. Okay, this is, Chocobo stables, okay, cool. Just walk around a little bit. I'm gonna tilt the camera in to make things look maybe better. For me, at least. I like this perspective better. What do you think? Kind of makes me feel like I'm in the world. Well, I've had enough of Juno. Let me see if I can make my way back to my Sandoria. Okay, the Jugner Forest. Maybe I go towards that. This map isn't particularly helpful. There's Sandoria. Okay, but where am I? And how do... I'm in Battaglia Downs. Is that okay? Let me fight this guy real quick. He's very, very hard to hit though. He's got high evasion, even with my sneak attack. Like, okay. Okay, the Jugner Forest. Okay, I'm getting closer. Maybe Carpenter's Landing. But it's left and right. Okay, let me go into the hole that looks like it has a bunch of spiders in it. Okay, this is a good place to go. Okay. So, like, how do I get out of here? Because the map doesn't really help when I don't have it. Oh, thank God. Okay. I've had really good luck with boats lately. Oh, it's a barge, sorry. It's not a boat, it's a barge. Oh, and then I fight some water. Oh, a Tonberry. But he's nice. He didn't attack me. But yeah, battle's got to stop when the barge stops. Them's the rules. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this book to warp back with some of my gil. So a book takes money for what reason? I don't know. But I'm back in northern Sandoria. Hell yeah. Let's give this another go now that I'm strong. Haha. So I've geared up. I'm almost level 40 if you can believe it. 30 something at least. Me, X and Mill, we kind of got this. Even when we get swarmed, look at that. I got it. I know it's very clear. Almost there. Oh, bam. See, I'm killing scorpions in here. We're gonna find the end of this King Rampier's tomb eventually. Yeah. I mean, that's gotta be the boss, right? Okay, just some little mobs. As long as we don't run into anything really strong. Let's check this guy. Okay, incredibly tough. I mean, I don't know, that scorpion's way bigger. I think I'll be fine. Worst case scenario, if he seems like he's doing too much damage, I can just flee. Let me get flee ready. Okay. I've got to... See, he doesn't look that scary.
Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart.
Okay, so turns out the King Rampier's tomb is actually southern, so I'm gonna go that way. Okay, here we are. King Rampier's tomb. Okay. Yeah, of course, there's some bats, you know. Would it be a tomb without bats? Have you ever seen a tomb without any bats? I haven't. Personally. And then there's a little nice grass maze. Okay. Cool. Oh, Russian Fugny. How's it going? Uh-huh. So he's talking to a tombstone. That's not weird. And you got Vadrame. The last thing I did on my second day was find a chocobo. I may have done a little research. I told myself I wasn't going to spoil anything for myself, but I need to move around this world a little faster. And putting myself into the shoes of... How old would I would have been like 10, 12? Yeah. I would have looked this up. I would have looked up how to get a chocobo if I had played this back in the day. Probably would have been the first thing I looked up. So I gave the chocobo some stuff. I got my license, and I'm done. 2 days in the books. You know, good 20 hours in. Wow. My enjoyment of Final Fantasy XI this week: Rambo 2008. 7. And remember, I'm wasting my life so you don't have to waste yours. Bitch.